Hello, my name is Stefan Lum. I'm the engineering officer for the Long Beach Airport, and this is the historic terminal renovation project. The terminal was built in 1941 in a streamlined, modern architecture style that incorporates a lot of maritime and aviation thematic elements. Fun fact, the airport, Long Beach Airport is the oldest municipal airport in California, and our 1941 terminal kind of reflects that. Um, some of the maritime elements are the portholes on the east face, and then the west face definitely emulates a ship with a bridge and some of the other streamlined architecture elements. To me, one of the most rewarding aspects of this terminal renovation is the restoration of the west face of the terminal building and its former waiting area, which has been blocked off for the past 60 years, or maybe over 60 years. And another element is we were able to restore the center pass-through, so customers can now pass directly from the east face to the west face as they historically did when the building first opened. Part of the cool thing about flying at Long Beach Airport is experiencing part of our history, and this historic terminal building is definitely part of that. We wanted to retain that airport function, so we have our passengers able to pass through the building as they did historically. They could pass right through the former waiting area, come out, and then right where we're standing is where your plane would be before you would take off. Well, one of the biggest elements that we wanted to do is that the terminal building's right in the center of our terminal area. The building is what everybody recognizes as Long Beach Airport. So we wanted to make sure that it still retained an airport function and that it wouldn't just be a museum. So we ended up deciding to move our rental car partners into the first floor. We redesigned the counter layouts to accommodate the 4 rental car partners that we do have at the airport. One element of the design that was interesting to accommodate that was the building was mostly designed to accept passengers from the east face, while our rental car partners were mostly going to accept customers from the west face. So we had to figure out a way to realign the counters so that it would be operationally efficient and still retain that historic feel.
In addition to the rehabilitation and restoration of the exterior of the historic Long Beach Airport Terminal, we were hoping to discover the covered for over 60 years mosaic tiles and vignettes. I wrote 3 different protocols for the removal of carpet, vinyl, and ceramic tile. And we were pleased to discover that the majority of the mosaics were still in place and all the vignettes were intact. Designed by and supervised its installation by Grace Clements.
So definitely want to thank a lot of the partners that helped make this project a reality. Our architects on the job were Corrigan and Studio 111. I want to thank our historical advisory consultant, John Thomas, who was a big help in getting the project pushed through Cultural Heritage Commission and the Planning Commission, and just the huge support from the airport management team to make this project a success.